and welcome to the Papyrus Global National News Update. I am Christiana Babayo and here are today's top headlines. 22 killed in fresh Plateau attack as gunmen strike Bokkos Community. Police intensify efforts to rescue abducted Oyo school children and teachers. Presidency rejects Peter Obi's call for Tinubu's resignation. And now the news in details. The Nigeria Police Force has assured Nigerians that efforts are on the way to secure the release of 39 students and 7 teachers abducted by gunmen in Orire local government area of Oyo State. Deputy Inspector General of Police Ade said security agencies are working together to ensure the victims regain their freedom soon. He added that plans to recruit 40,000 additional police personnel are part of broader measures aimed at strengthening national security. The police also dismissed concerns that intelligence and tracking capabilities had weakened since the EndSARS protests, citing recent operational successes across the country. The presidency has dismissed calls by former presidential candidate Peter Obi for President Bola Tinubu to resign, describing the demand as misplaced and anti-democratic. Presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga argued that Nigeria operates a presidential system, unlike Britain's parliamentary structure, making comparisons with the United Kingdom inappropriate. The presidency maintained that Tinubu was elected for a constitutionally guaranteed 4-year term and should be judged through elections. It also defended the administration's handling of security and economic challenges, insisting that ongoing reforms and recent electoral victories recorded by the ruling APC indicate continued public confidence in the government. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention has announced that Lassa fever has claimed 214 lives in 2026, with the case fatality rate rising to 25%. The outbreak has spread across 23 states and 109 local government areas. In Benue State, a medical doctor, Dr. Vitalis Teso Azeva, died after battling complications associated with the disease. Health authorities have activated emergency response measures and intensified contact tracing to prevent further transmission. Experts continue to urge Nigerians to maintain proper hygiene and seek early medical treatment as efforts to contain the outbreak continue nationwide. One person sustained injuries after an improvised explosive device concealed beneath a Toyota Sienna exploded in Okemushin area of Lagos. The blast occurred shortly after the vehicle owner started the engine, causing panic among residents and traders. Security agencies, including bomb disposal experts, responded immediately and secured the area. Lagos State Commissioner of Police Tijani Fatai confirmed that remnants of the explosive device had been recovered for forensic examination. Authorities assured residents that the environment had been declared safe while investigations continue to determine those behind the attack and establish the motive for the incident. President Bola Tinubu has appointed former University of Lagos Vice-Chancellor Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe as chairman of the governing board of the National Universities Commission. The appointment followed the resignation of Emeritus Professor Olufemi Raphael Aina. Professor Ogundipe, an accomplished botanist and academic administrator, is expected to provide strategic leadership for Nigeria's university system. The presidency said the new chairman will focus on improving funding, quality assurance, global competitiveness, and academic stability. His appointment aligns with the administration's renewed hope agenda aimed at strengthening access, integrity, and excellence within the nation's higher education sector.
We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue.
Operatives of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Edo State have rescued a 15-year-old girl abducted in Bokkos Community, Ewohimi, in Esan Southeast local government area. The victim, Glory Odige, was reportedly kidnapped after leaving home to buy a phone charging cord. Suspected kidnappers demanded a ransom of 800,000 and warned the family against contacting security agencies. Following intelligence gathering, NSCDC operatives arrested 2 suspects and rescued the teenager unharmed. Authorities say investigations are continuing to determine whether additional accomplices were involved and to dismantle any criminal network linked to the abduction. Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory, Dr. Maria Mahmood, has distanced herself from appointments announced by Bin Usman Rano, who allegedly presented himself as her media aide. In a statement issued by her Special Assistant on Media, Austin Eliunu, the minister clarified that Rano is not attached to her office and that his actions are unrelated to the Federal Capital Territory administration. The statement explained that Rano is associated with a political support group and not the government. The minister urged the public and media organizations to rely solely on official communication channels for accurate information. Residents of Giwa local government area in Kaduna State have praised Governor Uba Sani for reconstructing the store bridge along the Marabari-Yakawada-Kaya road after decades of neglect. The project has restored access to farmlands, market and healthcare facilities, ending years of hardship caused by seasonal flooding and damaged roads. Farmers, traders and transport operators said the bridge has revived economic activities and improved emergency medical services. Kaduna State Commissioner for Information and Culture, Ahmed Meyaki, said the project reflects the governor's commitment to inclusive rural development and improving the quality of life of citizens across the state. Vice President Kashim Shettima has emphasized the importance of traditional institutions in promoting peace, national unity, and grassroots development in Nigeria. Speaking at a gathering of traditional rulers, he said the federal government recognizes the influence of royal fathers in conflict resolution and social cohesion. Shettima noted that traditional leaders serve as custodians of culture and values and critical partners in addressing insecurity and strengthening community engagement. He called for greater collaboration between governments and traditional institutions to promote sustainable development and national integrity, stressing that lasting peace requires collective efforts from all segments of society. And that brings us to the end of today's national news update. Before we go, a recap of our news headlines. 22 killed in fresh Plateau attack as gunmen strike Bokkos Community. Police intensify efforts to rescue abducted Oyo school children and teachers. Presidency rejects Peter Obi's call for Tinubu's resignation. For continuous coverage on breaking developments, stay connected with the Papyrus Global Television at papyrusdaily.com. I am your host, Christiana Babayo. Thank you for watching.